Hello, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Got another live stream live and direct for you. Let's talk about what's been going on in the markets. Before I get started, just wanted to let you know, here's what's going on in the market. It's very weak. Only S&P was up. Oh, sorry, the S&P looks like was all negative, all the different indices, and everything's just been down. Gold is up slightly. Nasdaq and whatnot is doing better. Nikkei is up as well. So there's that. Plus, I've been working on the contact page, which is finally fixed. Just go to contact. You can sign up to any of our Trade Like a Boss PDF books. You get those, as well as our store. So this service will go into the Quant Analytics membership monthly. Okay, that's at quantlabs.net/shop. All right, so knowing that, let's get started with what's going on. Always, Australia USD starts out. As I said in the video, there's some really nice patterns, rallies starting to take shape. Mostly what I'm more interested in is the US exchanges. You can see here we have some slight longs on the UK, the US 30, top 30, and that's the way in the data. We have a short here. As I said, we have, I want to call this a nice pattern, but this is definitely a rally that's been taking shape. Pound against the British pound against the USD. It's showing a two shorts here, but when you look at it, it's very choppy, but it is moving up. So I'm going to continue to look for some of these. If you're in a shorting, you can see some of the classic ones, but these may reverse. The more predictable ones when the markets do tank are the Scandinavian ones like Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. Mexico peso seems to be performing a little bit, and that's okay. So here is a reversal indicator. This is very reliable. We have three of them. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you can see we have a long here where, let's say a long is a harmonic scan where the price is higher than the current price. So I just define that as a long outlook. It's not much, but I've been watching these for the last week or two. They were shortened. I did say once they start to long, this is when we have a classic reversal taking place. So as I said, we have three of them, and this one's quite far off in terms of guidance. So that's another way that you know that the market's somewhat turning down. If you were on my Discord, you'll see a lot of the news I've been posting about the weakened dollar. And that's going to be long term as long as they keep printing. I guess trying to, I don't know what it's for really. It's more for social causes, I guess, but whatever. So here we have some more gold patterns. Silver in Canadian dollar. That's looking good, but remember this is a 1 day, so it's starting to rally a little bit from the daily to the 4-hour view. Here's another one with another long. Same with the silver and Swiss franc, and then we have some shorts here. Well, mixed bag with the pound. These are important to watch as well because of what's happened in the virtual currency space. People are now looking at gold and silver to move into to get some performance. And I've already talked about the virtual currency space. So here's the one I like the best: is silver and Hong Kong dollar, and you can see some other ones as well. That's a good one as well. Silver in New Zealand, silver in Singapore as well. So these are ones to pay attention to. Here's another index. We have a slight long here for the Australian 200, so on and so forth. Of course, there's a lot of shorting opportunities here, but it's no different than longing. It's very unpredictable. There's some that have been rallying for quite a while, which I'll show in a minute. Euro 50, another slight long here, but again, you can see the big dips and quick recoveries here, but it's just, these are a little dangerous to trade in right now. So here's another one, Euro against the Hong Kong. And again, when you look at the daily view, they're starting to rally, but there could be another pullback. So all comes down to timing. Euro against the Japanese yen, that's looking pretty good. This one's been pretty active and can be reliable, is the Euro Norway. I've talked about that. I would probably, when bad times hit, this is one to go into. Again, I'm not going to pay a lot of attention to this. Here's the Hong Kong 33. Again, it's got a pretty good long, but it doesn't mean a whole lot when they don't turn out the way that you want. Same with the India 50, with a short there, and another short. I guess that's got to do with the global sickness that's been taking hold for a year and a bit now. Also continuing along, this one, no, UK 10-year bond or gilt. That's got a slight long and stable. Once these start to go down or start to short, that's when you really need to worry. We have a short here on the UK 100, NASDAQ. You know, it seems to be topping out, but again, you know, you look at yesterday versus today, but there's obviously growing fundamental and long-term problems for really the US. I'm also reading in Bloomberg about China as well now. Here we have a pretty decent long for the US 30, which is good. China, another long, but I keep hearing that there's a lot of debt in China. That's why you're starting to see these declines, and they got some massive debt to pay off over the next year, which is over $1 trillion, and a lot of defaults have started to take shape. Again, that's in my Discord server if you look for that article. US Thai baht 30, a slight long there, 10-year short. But these shorter duration ones are to be concerned, but it's stable. This is what I don't want to see here. These are the kind of declines. It's been declining, they print, and this is what keeps it stable. But I don't know if they're going to do another round. I hope not. Grandkids got to pay. Again, these are shorting opportunities, USD and Swiss franc. It's happening. You had another long here on the Swedish. Sugar. Okay, so this is another one area we got to look at. This was having a really nice rally because of the inflation trade. This clearly has come off over the last month when you look at the daily chart. Here's a pullback. Here's an incline from that, another decline. Between here, June of last year up until March, that was concerned with inflation. So inflation doesn't seem to be too bad right now. Here's another rally that you wouldn't think is the Swiss franc and the Hong Kong dollar. Again, Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. Again, this is a 4-hour chart, so do keep in mind when I say this. Right here. Oh, so we lost it. Great. Well, I'm not going to scan that. Let me just show you the last bit here. So we have the 2-year short there, soybean. Again, what I've talked about before with agriculture, this is starting to come back down, so it's not too much of a concern. Natural gas is kind of really flattened out. Copper, industrial metal, another pullback, so we don't have that concern yet. Might be to do with the stimulation of the Fed. Here's a clear decline of corn, as I said. Same with wheat, another decline. So inflation seems to have been taken back. Here's the stable gold, silver again on a daily view. It's flattening out, so things may not turn out. It just really depends upon the vaccine rollout, and that's been pretty positive. Is that China? Look at that big move there, but when you break it out into the 1 day, pretty good rally right there. But again, is that long term? Who knows? Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you want to know more about what we got you got here under the quantlabs.shop. It's Quant Analytics, the monthly now, as well as you can get in touch by going to contact at the top here, quantlabs.net, to get email and know what we're doing every day. We shall talk to you later. Thanks for watching.